Ryan Coogler and James Gunn has been chopping it up. So James Gunn intentionally said, hey, I've been talking to Ryan Coogler. He tried to say it casually, like, I called Ryan Coogler up and we were just talking about the release of Black Panther and how I'm hoping Superman can have that same energy. But to me, I feel like he released this information on purpose because Coogler's a hot commodity right now. Even though James Gunn is a writer and a director, he's still a studio executive. So him putting his executive hat on real tight, he's tightening his executive hat up, right? He's saying, I want some of the best talent around me. I want some of the best people over here in DC Studios. So not only did he bring Coogler's name up once, he brought it up again. Now, I have my own personal gripes with James Gunn, but he's on the internet all the time and he's aware of how to get the people talking. So he knows by continually saying Ryan Coogler's name, he wants the internet to start talking. Maybe incentivize Coogler to look over at DC. Listen, no matter how much I be hating on James, what I can say is I do think he is trying to find the most talented actors and actresses. I've always said that Superman cast was loaded. I'm extremely happy with the Millie Alcock casting. He snatched up Aaron Pierre. So I think in his mind, he's saying, bruh, I just want to get all the talent over here with me. So why not have a conversation with Ryan Coogler? It's probably where he's at. Now I have seen people talking. People are saying, let Coogler do Static, which we've heard that Static has some complexities with ownership. People are saying, let Coogler do Cyborg, Black Lightning, Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific, Martian Manhunter. I'm seeing a lot of things, floating around on the internet of people saying they want Coogler to do these specific projects. But look, man, we don't have to keep Coogler attached to Black characters. All right, go let him do the Brave and the Bold. Give him anything that he wants. If you calling me up saying you want me over here, I want to pick what I want to do. I might don't want to do the Lanterns movie. I might want to do Brave and the Bold. I want to do Batman. Also, Ryan Coogler is not the only Black director out there. Y'all know Ryan Coogler, that's my guy, but there's a slew of Black directors, men and women, that can handle some of these DC projects, So I personally can't see Coogler working with DC. Who knows? I can imagine Coogler probably feels like him and Gunn are damn near equals or peers in a sense. He may not want to parlay over there unless he has a lot of control. But we'll keep watching this Ryan Coogler, James Gunn tango to see what they're doing. I ain't gonna flex. If I'm trying to do a Mr. Terrific movie, which is heavy lifting, or a Lanterns movie, I want Ryan Coogler to do it if I'm James Gunn. Yeah, let Ryan Coogler do all that work. Next up, Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. So James Gunn recently did an interview and said that the Lanterns TV show that's coming out next year on HBO is John Stewart's story. Now in the DC universe, there's a lot of different Green Lanterns, John Stewart, Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner. All three of these people are going to be in this TV show. So I guess people didn't realize who the star was going to be. I don't know. But when I started seeing casting for John Stewart's whole family, that's when I started to realize they're wanting to tell a story about John Stewart. When they cast Aaron Pierre, I knew this story was going to be about John Stewart. Aaron Pierre looks like a freaking superhero. He is who I want front and center being my Green Lantern. All right? He's 6'4", attractive, in shape, charismatic, non-problematic so far. You know what I'm saying? We ain't heard too much about him. He's the guy I would want to be my star Green Lantern, of course. This is the guy who you want to build a franchise around. So once again, yeah, I can see James Gunn calling Coogler up like, hey, yo, I got this Lanterns guy, this Aaron Pierre guy. Can you do with Aaron Pierre what you did with Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa? Can you do that with John Stewart? Matter of fact, how did you do that? Man, how did you do that with Sinners? Whatever you be doing, whatever you be cooking up, can you come over to my universe and make John Stewart pop like you did Black Panther? Yeah, that's probably how that conversation is going with Ryan Coogler and James Gunn. I think it's pretty obvious. This is John Stewart's story. The show is going to have 8 episodes. Nicole Ari Parker is going to be his mother. Jay Alphonse is going to be John Stewart Sr., the younger version, while Sherman Augustus will be the older version of his father. So I definitely will be watching this TV show. Can't wait to see him and Tiana Taylor on the green carpet. Y'all better do a green carpet for this show. The TV show is supposed to be about a murder mystery in Nebraska. Hal Jordan is the senior Green Lantern, and he'll be taking the rookie John Stewart under his wing to investigate this crime. And then they end up learning about some more sinister revelations. So yeah, I'm in it. I want to see Green Lantern.